A prompt is a natural language instruction, question, or command that a user inputs into a generative artificial intelligence model, or AI model, such as a large language model, LLM, or an image generation model. It is designed to elicit a specific response or output. The prompt tells the AI what to do and provides the context, constraints, and desired format for the output. Prompt engineering is the process of creating and refining these instructions to get the best possible result. Prompt usage across major free platforms. Prompts are the primary input mechanism for all major free, or free-tier, AI platforms. Google Gemini, formerly Bard. Use cases. Information retrieval. What are the key differences between fusion and fission power? Rising inflection on differences. Summarization. Summarize this 500-word article into 3 bullet points. Authoritative tone. Code generation, explanation. Write a Python function to sort a list of dictionaries by a specific key, then explain the code. Planning, ideation. Create a 5-day travel itinerary for budget travelers in Rajasthan, India. Upbeat, planning tone. ChatGPT, OpenAI's GPT models. Use cases. Content creation. Write a professional email requesting a meeting with a potential client. Creative writing. Write a short story about a detective who finds a magical compass in a futuristic city. Wondrous, narrative tone. Role-based prompting. Act as a marketing consultant and suggest 3 viral campaign ideas for a new eco-friendly water bottle. Confident, expert tone. Drafting scripts. Generate a 60-second video script about the benefits of meditation, keeping the tone upbeat. Bing AI image creator, Microsoft Copilot. Use cases. Image generation. A hyper-realistic photograph of a lone astronaut sitting on a mountain peak looking at a glowing nebula, cinematic lighting, 8K. Descriptive, awe-inspired tone. Logo design idea. A minimalist logo design for a coffee shop named The Daily Grind, using black and white line art. Visual concepts. Create an illustration of a robot chef making biryani, fantasy art style. Canva AI, text to image magic write. Use cases. Design assets. Generate a watercolor image of 3 pink flamingos for a birthday card. Presentation text. Write an introduction paragraph for a presentation on sustainable urban development. Social media captions. Generate 5 engaging Instagram captions for a post about starting a new fitness routine. Enthusiastic tone. Perplexity AI. Use cases. Research and citation. What were the main arguments in favor of the implementation of GST in India? Cite 3 sources. Serious, academic tone. Topic exploration. Provide a comprehensive overview of the current state of quantum computing research. Free tools, websites, or resources to improve prompts effectively. The best tools are often the AI models themselves, but specialized resources help refine the process. Prompt generators, optimizers. Junia AI Prompt Generator, a free browser-based tool. Originality. iPrompt Generator offers free prompt generation. Prompt Perfect offers a free tier with daily requests for prompt optimization. Learning and testing resources. The platform's own prompt documentation, like OpenAI's or Google's guidelines. Public prompt libraries or galleries, found on community forums like Reddit, for example, are prompt engineering. Specific model interfaces, such as using the free tiers of Hugging Face to test prompts across different open-source LLMs. Awesome ChatGPT prompts collection on GitHub. Prompt Engineering Guide by Elvis Saravia. Learn prompting website, offering comprehensive guides and courses. Skills required to become a prompt expert. Becoming an expert, often called a prompt engineer, requires a blend of technical, linguistic, and analytical skills. Technical and analytical skills. Natural language processing, NLP, understanding, knowledge of how language models process text, including tokenization and syntax. Machine learning fundamentals. Basic understanding of how LLMs are trained, how they learn, and their limitations. Data analysis. The ability to analyze AI outputs, identify errors or biases, and understand why a prompt failed. Programming proficiency. Python proficiency is essential for prompt engineering jobs involving API integration, testing, and automation. Creative and linguistic skills. Clarity and precision. The ability to articulate complex ideas clearly and concisely. Critical thinking. The skill to break down a large problem into a sequence of smaller, manageable prompts, known as chain of thought prompting. Empathy and role-playing. The ability to use role-based prompts effectively, asking the AI to act as a. Domain expertise. deep knowledge in a specific field, for example, marketing, coding, or law, to guide the AI with context-specific terminology. Official or unofficial titles used to address prompt experts. Official, emerging titles. Prompt engineer, prompt designer, AI prompt specialist, conversational AI designer, generative AI specialist. Unofficial, freelance titles. AI whisperer, prompt master, AI interpreter, AI content strategist. Career opportunities, freelance roles, are job titles for prompt professionals. The demand for professionals who can effectively communicate with AI is growing across all industries. Corporate full-time roles. Prompt engineer, found at AI labs and tech companies. Content strategist, leveraging AI for content generation and SEO. Technical writer, documentation specialist, using AI to draft and verify content. Machine learning engineer, specializing in NLP and instruction tuning. UX UI designer, using prompts for rapid prototyping and generating design assets. Freelance gig roles. Prompt designer for AI art, creating and selling optimized prompts for Midjourney or Stable Diffusion. Prompt consultant, advising small businesses on integrating AI into their workflows. AI content writer, using prompting to produce articles, add copy, and scripts faster. Data annotator curator, often involved in fine-tuning models by reviewing and refining prompt response pairs. Courses, certifications, or training programs, especially available in India. Many global platforms offer courses accessible from India, often with free audit options. Global platforms Coursera, edX. Prompt engineering for ChatGPT by Vanderbilt University. Google Prompting Essentials by Google. Generative AI, Prompt Engineering Fundamentals by IBM. Generative AI with Large Language Models by Oz and Deep Learning. Courses from Deep Learning AI, often in partnership with OpenAI, are highly recommended. Indian Training Institute's platforms. Certifications are offered by academies like the Knowledge Academy, which provides ChatGPT prompt engineering certification courses. TOPS Technologies offers a comprehensive prompt engineering course in major Indian cities. IML training platforms, including Simplilearn and Great Learning, have integrated dedicated prompt engineering modules into their curricula. Government bodies like the National Institute for Micro, Small, and Medium Enterprises, or NIEM-SME, offer online certification courses in prompt engineering using ChatGPT. Some Indian institutes of technology, like IIT Roorkee and IIT Madras, offer specialized PG certificate and M.Tech programs with a focus on generative AI and prompt engineering. That's a very clear and essential step. Getting the clean, structured text from Google Gemini into your free video editing app like CapCut or Canva for display requires specific, efficient transfer methods. Here are the best, fully optimized options to take the text content from a text app Gemini Docs to a video editing app, focusing only on the transfer process. 1. The Universal Copy-Paste Method, best for CapCut VN Editor. This is the most reliable and direct method for any mobile or desktop editor, ensuring the text remains editable. A. Preparation in Gemini Google Docs. Refine and finalize. In Gemini, review the text for absolute accuracy and conciseness. Remove any internal notes or irrelevant markers. Export recommended. Click the Share and Export option in Gemini and select Export to Docs. This preserves crucial structure, like bolding and bullet points, making the next step cleaner. Copy in chunks. In the Docs file, or directly from Gemini, copy only one visual element at a time, e.g., one heading, or one set of bullet points. This is essential for synchronization. B. Transfer to Video Editor. Open Project. Open your video project in CapCut, VN Editor, or a similar free app. Create text layer. Navigate to the text tool in the editor. Paste and sync. Paste the small text chunk, the heading, or the first bullet point. Immediately move that text layer on the timeline so it appears exactly when the voiceover starts reading it. Repeat this copy-paste sync process for every bullet point and major heading. C. Optimization for display. Legibility check. Within the editor, adjust the text color, size, and font to ensure maximum contrast against your video background, e.g., yellow text, or white text with a black shadow. Animation. Apply a subtle text animation, such as fade in or typewriter, to each individual pasted text chunk to make the visuals dynamic. 2. The graphics export method, best for Canva. This method is ideal if you want professionally styled text and complex visual overlays without manual editing in the video app. A. Preparation in Canva. Open Canva. Start a new vertical video project 9:16 aspect ratio, or a simple presentation. Paste and design. Paste the Gemini text, one section per Canva slide. Use Canva's rich design tools. Select branded fonts, add background colors, use shapes to highlight keywords, and apply dynamic text animations. Crucial step. Ensure the duration of the slide's animation matches the duration of the corresponding audio segment in your voiceover. B. Transfer and integration. Download as MP4. Download the animated Canva design as a short MP4 video file. This is key. You are downloading a video of the text. Import to editor CapCut VN. Import the Canva MP4 clip into your main video editor. Overlay. Place this MP4 clip directly above your background video layer on the timeline. The Canva clip now acts as a high-quality, pre-animated text overlay, perfectly synchronized with the voiceover track. 3. The screenshot and crop method, fastest for complex tables charts. Use this only for complex layouts, such as the tables of skills or use cases, where manual retyping is too time-consuming. A. Capture and crop. Generate in Gemini. Generate the table, list, or chart you need. Screenshot. Take a screenshot of the specific table or block of text on your desktop or mobile device. Crop. Use your phone's photo editor or a free desktop tool like Paint or Preview to crop the image tightly around the text, removing all unnecessary Gemini interface elements. B. Transfer and integration. Import as image. Import the cropped image file into your video editor. Place on screen. Place the image on the video timeline. Zoom, pan. Optional. Use the keyframe feature in your editor to slightly zoom in or pan across the table image as the voiceover reads the data. This makes the static image feel dynamic. Note, this method results in a lower quality visual than direct text but is fastest for dense, structured data. The comparison between text-to-speech, or TTS, and text-to-video, or TTV, outlines two distinct and powerful paths to digital content creation. Text-to-speech TTS versus text-to-video TTV comparison. Core function. Text-to-speech TTS converts written text into highly expressive, human-like synthesized audio. It focuses entirely on generating natural voice, tone, and inflection based on context and punctuation. Text-to-video TTV converts a script or prompt into a complete video file. It automatically generates the voiceover, finds relevant stock visuals B-roll, and adds synchronized text overlays, automating the entire visual and auditory production process. Primary output. TTS, a clean audio file, typically MP3 or WAV. TTV, a complete video file, typically MP4. Best use case. TTS, best for creating high-quality voiceovers for existing video footage, informational podcasts, or narrating static presentations where superior voice quality and emotional nuance are paramount. TTV, best for rapidly producing social media shorts, animated explainers, or full documentary drafts from a simple script, minimizing time spent finding visuals. Time savings. TTS offers high time savings by eliminating the need for manual audio recording and editing. TTV offers extremely high time savings by automating both the audio and the visual production, often generating a structured first draft in minutes. Best featured free resources and services offered. TTS and TTV tools are selected here based on their ability to naturally vary pitch, tone, and emotional expression. Best free text-to-speech TTS resources. TTS tools excel at voice clarity, pitch variation, and emotional control, dictated by careful use of punctuation. 11 Labs. Best feature. Produces the most human-like and realistic voices. Offers excellent control over emotional tone and pitch, perfect for expressive narration. Free services offered. The free plan includes 10,000 characters per month non-commercial use, access to a large library of high-quality synthetic voices, and support for multi-speaker dialogue. CapCut built-in TTS feature. Best feature. Offers seamless integration directly into the video editing timeline, ensuring perfect audio sync with visuals and automatic captioning. Free services offered. Fully free within the CapCut editor. Provides various voice styles like narrator, calm, or enthusiastic, that feature natural tone variation. TTS Maker. Best feature. Provides a very generous free character limit for general use and supports multiple languages. Free services offered. Offers a substantial free character quota, a good range of standard voices, and the ability to download MP3 files immediately. Best free text-to-video TTV resources. TTV tools are highly valued for automating the entire visual and audio production process from a simple script. Flicky. Best feature. Offers a comprehensive text-to-video workflow with an integrated stock library and the ability to quickly match scenes to the script. Free services offered. Free plan includes a specific limit of video content per month. Check current limits, access to stock footage, background music, and text-to-speech generation. In video AI. Best feature. Automates video creation simply by using text prompts for content ideas and structured drafts. Free services offered. Free plan allows watermarked video exports and automated text-to-scene generation for quick video drafts. HeyGen. Best feature. Known for its high-quality AI avatars that can convincingly speak your script, adding a professional human presentation element. Free services offered. Offers a limited free trial, typically allowing 1 to 2 minutes of free video generation to test its avatar and voice technology. How to use 2 to 3 different voices with different tones and emotions. Using multiple voices adds professionalism, conversational flow, and clarity, ensuring the listener is engaged and can easily distinguish between speakers or sections. The most effective and accessible method uses segmentation and a free video editor like CapCut. Segment the script by voice. Divide your master script into separate sections based on who is speaking and the required emotional tone. For instance, Voice 1, neutral, narrator, use this for all transitions and factual statements. Voice 2, questioner, rising pitch, use this for hooks, audience questions, or dramatic statements, using question marks or exclamation points to drive the inflection. Voice 3, expert, deep, calm tone, use this for complex definitions, analysis, or final summaries. Generate audio tracks separately. Input the segment for Voice 1 into your chosen TTS tool, like 11 Labs. Select a neutral voice and generate audio track A. Input the Voice 2 segment. Select a distinctly different voice, such as a different gender or accent, and, if the tool allows, manually set the tone to excited or happy. Generate audio track B. Repeat for Voice 3, ensuring the voice and emotional setting are unique. Combine and sync in Video Editor. Import all separate audio tracks, along with your visuals, into CapCut or VN Editor. Arrange the tracks sequentially on the audio timeline, track A, then track B, then track C. Critical synchronization step. Trim any silence between the end of one audio clip and the beginning of the next. The transition between Voice 1 and Voice 2 must be quick and seamless, simulating a natural conversational pace for maximum engagement. The different voices, combined with the emotional tones you set in the TTS tool and the strategic pauses dictated by your punctuation, will create the professional, multi-speaker effect. Here is the revised content. Creating animated photos and characters using prompts and free resources. Hello, and welcome to our channel. Today, we're going to talk about the importance of climate change. Emphasis it's a critical issue that affects us all. Softer tone let's work together to make a difference. Step 1. Choose a tool. Canva, graphic design, animation, and video editing. Adobe Animate, advanced animation and design. OpenTunes, 2D animation and design. PixArt, photo editing, animation, and design. Step 2. Create or choose a character. Design a character from scratch using Canva or Adobe Animate. Use a pre-made template or character from Canva, PixArt, or OpenTunes. Upload your own image or character design. Step 3. Add animations and effects. Use pre-made animations and effects in Canva or PixArt. Create custom animations using Adobe Animate or OpenTunes. Add text, shapes, and other design elements to enhance your animation. Step 4. Save and export. Save your animation as a video or GIF file. Export in a suitable format for social media or web use. Combining with TTS and TTV tools. Create a TTS audio file using 11 Labs, Google Text-to-Speech, or TTS MP3. Ensure the wording and punctuation allow clear pronunciation and accurate caption display. Use pauses and inflections to convey emotion and emphasis. Example script with TTS variations. Hello, and welcome to our channel. Pause today, we're going to talk about climate change. Rising inflection what is it? Falling inflection it's a critical issue that affects us all. Emphasis let's work together to make a difference. Voice 1, narrator, male, neutral tone. Voice 2, emotional appeal, female, softer tone. Voice 3, authority figure, male, strong tone. Tips and variations. Use different voices and tones to convey different emotions and personalities. Experiment with various animation styles and effects to match your content. Add music or sound effects to enhance the mood and engagement. Use captions or subtitles to make your content more accessible. Share your content on multiple platforms to reach a wider audience. Optimized for TTS and captions. Clear and concise language. Proper punctuation for natural pauses. Emotional expressions and inflections. Accurate caption display. No extra words or filler sounds. Make the following content complete and correct to ensure it is fully optimized for text-to-speech (TTS) and caption generation. The TTS voice should naturally vary in pitch and tone, using normal, rising, and falling inflections with appropriate emotional expression according to the context. Ensure that wording, grammar, and punctuation are accurate to allow clear pronunciation and precise caption display. Include natural pauses where needed to maintain a smooth and realistic speech flow. Avoid any extra words, filler sounds, or unnecessary symbols in both the audio and captions to ensure clarity, accuracy, and a professional output. This is a fantastic challenge. Starting with 400 videos and no watch hours means you need a complete relaunch strategy. Your old content is likely confusing the YouTube algorithm about your channel's topic and audience. Here is the step-by-step process to get a video viral, focusing on the core issues of a 10-year-old, low-engagement channel, presented for clear text-to-speech delivery. Bullseye Phase 1, the channel relaunch and audit. The 10-year-old channel is a hindrance right now. You must treat it like a brand new channel that needs to find its first 1,000 real fans. 1. Define your new niche and purpose. Problem: the 400 videos likely cover too many random topics, meaning your channel has no clear identity. Solution: pick one high-demand, low-competition niche, for example, beginner Excel tutorials, or budget-friendly DIY home decor. The power of how-to tutorials and educational content are excellent because they are search-driven (SEO). When people search for a solution, YouTube recommends your video, overriding your channel's dead subscriber history. 2. The great content cleanup. Problem: the existing 400 videos with zero watch time signal poor quality to the algorithm, potentially penalizing new uploads. Solution: unlist or delete any videos that are low quality, irrelevant to your new niche, or have very few views. Action: go to your YouTube studio, select these old videos, and set their visibility to unlisted or private. This removes the negative signal without losing the content completely. Rebrand. Create a new, professional channel banner and profile picture that clearly reflects your new focus. 3. Re-optimize channel settings. Problem: your channel's metadata is outdated or non-existent. Solution: update the channel description and keywords. Description: write a compelling, keyword-rich channel description, for example, the ultimate source for beginner photography tips. New videos every Wednesday. Channel keywords: use the settings in YouTube Studio to add relevant keywords for your new niche. Upward trend Phase 2, the viral video strategy, the first 5 videos. You need to focus relentlessly on click-through rate, or center, and audience retention, or AR. These are the two metrics that lead to virality. 1. Master the hook, title, and thumbnail, CTR. The 3-second rule: the moment a viewer sees your video, the title and thumbnail must answer the question, what value will I get right now? The thumbnail: this is your advertisement. Use high contrast colors, clear, simple text, and an expressive image. Example: instead of how to use Excel, try stop doing this in Excel. 3 beginner mistakes with a shocked facial expression. The title must include your primary search keyword and create a curiosity gap or promise a clear benefit. For instance, 5 little known tips to fix your slow PC in 10 minutes. The first 15 seconds the hook: this dictates AR. Immediately show the result of the video or present the main conflict. Do not waste time with long intros or channel logos. 2. Maximize watch time and retention, AR. Pacing is king. Edit out every moment of dead air, hesitation, or filler words. Use jump cuts aggressively to keep the pace dynamic. Visual engagement. Use B-roll, secondary footage, text overlays, and zoom-ins to keep the viewer's eye moving. If the camera is on you, change the camera angle every 7 to 10 seconds. Script the ending. End with a clear call to action, CTA, that encourages the viewer to watch another video from your new niche or to subscribe. 3. Implement YouTube Shorts for discovery. Purpose: Shorts are the fastest way to gain new subscribers and initial view velocity. Strategy: Create a short 15 to 60 second version of your main video's best single tip or highlight. The goal is to get the viewer to click the link to your long form video or visit your channel. Consistency. Upload one short for every long form video, leveraging the same topic. Warning. Phase 3. Problem solving and consistency. Here are the critical problems you will face and the best solutions. Problem 1. The dead subscriber effect. Issue. The algorithm sees your 56 subscribers are mostly inactive, so it hesitates to push your new video to a new audience. Solution. External traffic and SEO. For the first few videos, rely heavily on people searching for your keywords and finding you. Also, promote the video link on relevant external communities, Reddit, niche forums, etc., to show YouTube that people outside the platform care. Problem 2. Inconsistency. Issue. You stop posting after 1 or 2 videos because the views are low. Solution. Set a firm schedule. For the first 3 months, commit to uploading at least 1 high-quality video and 3 shorts per week. Consistency is how you signal to the algorithm that you are a serious creator who deserves to be pushed. Problem 3. Production paralysis. Issue. Worrying about having a fancy camera or expensive software stops you from creating. Solution. Prioritize audio quality. Viewers will forgive poor lighting but rarely poor audio. A clear, crisp microphone makes a huge difference. Focus 80% on the content idea and pacing, and 20% on the technical quality. Summary of first goal. Your initial goal is not monetization or even 1,000 subscribers. Your goal is to get one video to hit 5,000 to 10,000 views with a center over 5% and an AR over 40%. That is the signal YouTube needs to start pushing your channel to a wider audience. Would you like me to help you brainstorm your first 3 video titles and hooks for one of the niche topics mentioned above? The original content has been thoroughly optimized and presented in the previous response, adhering to all the specified requirements for TTS, captioning, and natural speech delivery without tables. Here is the final, optimized content, ready for professional voice synthesis. That is a strategic focus. The hook, title, and thumbnail center are the most critical elements, as they determine whether someone will even click on your video. Here is a comprehensive breakdown of how to master these elements, including a second-by-second plan for the crucial first 60 seconds. Framed picture. Master the thumbnail, the visual sales pitch. The thumbnail is responsible for at least 50% of your click-through rate, or center. It must be an instant, compelling visual promise. Core design principles. Emotional connection. Always use an expressive, relatable face, shock, excitement, or concentration, if the video features you. Human faces capture and hold attention immediately. High contrast and saturation. The colors must sharply contrast with the surrounding YouTube interface. Use bright, highly saturated colors like neon yellow, electric blue, or intense red to make the thumbnail pop. The rule of 3. Limit the text on the thumbnail to 3 to 6 large, bold words. At most. The text must be instantly readable on a tiny phone screen. Curiosity gap. Use the image to pose a clear question or show a shocking result, but save the exact answer for the video title. For instance, show a disastrous before shot next to a mysterious title. Clarity and isolation. The main subject should be isolated with a bright outline. A white or neon glow works best to increase focus. Memo. Master the title, the keyword-rich promise. The title completes the informational sale initiated by the thumbnail. It must be keyword-rich for search and emotionally charged for engagement. Effective title types. The scarcity or urgency title. This implies the information is vital and time-sensitive, creating a fear of missing out, or FOMO. Example: why you need to stop using default Wi-Fi settings right now. The promise benefit title. This focuses on the immediate, tangible gain the viewer will receive. It often starts with a number. Example: 5 little known ways to double your PC speed today, 2025. The curiosity gap shock title. This uses exaggeration or a counterintuitive statement to force a click for clarification. Example: the secret feature hidden in Microsoft Word that nobody uses. Title optimization rules. Keyword placement. Place your primary search keywords as close to the beginning of the title as possible. Length. Keep the final title under 60 characters. This ensures the title displays fully on search result pages. Emotional words. Incorporate high-impact words like secret, shocking, must know, stop, finally, or instantly. Clapperboard. Master the hook, the critical first 60 seconds, AR. The hook is the single most important factor for improving audience retention, or AR, which signals to YouTube that your video is worth promoting. You must demonstrate value immediately. Best hook strategies. The results showcase. Begin by immediately showing the impressive finished product, the final score, or the solved problem. This answers the viewer's question, is this worth watching? In the first few seconds. The conflict challenge. Start by explicitly stating the problem the viewer is facing, building rapport by validating their pain point. The watch this to avoid that warning. Use the hook to warn the viewer about a catastrophic mistake, positioning your video as the essential solution to prevent failure. Second-by-second hook plan. Example, how to fix your slow PC. The goal is to deliver continuous audio and visual movement for the full 60 seconds. 0 to 003, immediate visual shock. Show the text, before, 15 minutes, flash to, after, 10 seconds, with a dramatic sound effect and text overlay. Your energetic voice says, this is the only fix you need. 003 to 008, the pain point. Speak quickly and directly. If your computer takes more than 3 minutes to load basic software, you are suffering from a silent performance killer. Show visual of a frustrating, loading screen. 008 to 015, the exclusive promise. Your voice adopts an excited tone. I'm going to show you the 3 hidden settings buried deep in Windows that your computer mechanic won't tell you about. 015 to 030, quick visual roadmap. Rapidly cycle through quick previews of the next 2 major steps with dynamic graphic overlays. Say, we'll start with the memory drain fix, then we move to the secret optimization command, and finally, the essential registry change. 030 to 045, deliver first value, mini point. Dive straight into the quickest tip. But first, close all background apps you aren't using right now. It sounds obvious, but you are leaving 50% of your RAM on the table. Show a quick, on-screen demonstration. 045 to 1 o'clock, the transition to content. Your voice ramps up. The excitement. Okay, now that we've cleared the junk, let's get into the heavy hitters. Get ready, because we are starting with hidden setting number 1 right now. Cut to the main video sequence. Your goal is to make the viewer feel like they are already receiving valuable information before the 1-minute mark even hits. Would you like me to adapt this detailed plan for a different niche, like budget cooking or DIY home repair? That is an excellent next step. Once the viewer has passed the critical 60-second hook, the challenge shifts from clicking to watching the entire video. For a full 60-minute video, you need a highly structured, episodic format that constantly re-engages the audience. Here is a complete, detailed plan for structuring content from 1 minute to 60 minutes, adhering to all rules for clarity, professional TTS, and high retention. Hourglass content structure, the 60-minute retention plan. A 60-minute video cannot be a single, long lecture. It must be broken into episodes, chapters, and strategic breakpoints to manage the viewer's attention span. 1. The core principle, micro rewards. Every 5 to 7 minutes, you must deliver a small, immediate reward, or foreshadow a major reward coming soon. This prevents the viewer from feeling like the video is dragging. 2. Mandatory setup, chaptering. You must use YouTube chapters timestamps in your description. For a 60-minute video, include a timestamp every 5 to 7 minutes. This allows viewers to easily navigate, increasing trust and watch time for those who jump ahead. Stopwatch the 60-minute breakdown. This plan uses a hypothetical structure for a deep dive tutorial or documentary, structured into 4 major acts, 15 minutes each. Act 1, the foundation and first win, 1 o'clock to 1500. The goal is to deliver the promised basic solution and build undeniable authority. 1 o'clock to 1:30, the transition, recap and roadmap. As promised, we're starting with hidden setting number 1, visual of a large, 1 foot. This is the foundation we need before we touch anything else. Keep the energy high. 1:30 to 5 o'clock, initial solution, deep dive on chapter 1. Deliver the first, promised, and easiest solution. This should be a technique viewers can apply immediately, e.g., fixing the simple RAM leak. Retention note. Use fast-paced instruction and on-screen graphics. Avoid long, silent demonstrations. 5 o'clock to 7:30, mid-chapter break, verification and foreshadowing. If you did that correctly, you should already notice a small difference. Pause. But that's nothing compared to the ultimate performance gain coming up in Act 2, when we tackle the registry. Voice adopts an exciting, slightly secretive tone. 7:30 to 1500. Chapter 2, The Necessary Setup. Introduce the next, more complex, but crucial step, e.g., understanding background processes. Retention note. Use analogies and visual aids like simple charts or diagrams to explain complex topics. Act 2, The High-Value Solution. 1530. This is the point of diminishing returns for most videos. You must deliver the biggest, most exciting reveal here to lock in commitment. 1500 to 1545. Rehook the major problem statement. Your voice rises in pitch. Okay, Act 1 was the warm-up. Now we get to the silent killer. This is the registry file problem that causes 90% of your lag. Show a visual of a corrupted file or dangerous code. 1545-25. The big reveal, the core value delivery. Deliver the most sought-after, unique information the viewer came for. This segment should be the most detailed and visually rich, e.g., step-by-step guidance on safely cleaning the registry. Retention note. Maintain a focused, instructional tone. Use dynamic editing to zoom in on crucial details. 25:00:30:00. The proof and cliffhanger, results and tease. Show a brief result verification, a faster action on screen. That fixed the major issue, but we still have the biggest threat hanging over us, the constant data corruption. Stick around for Act 3 where I show you the single, simple tool to stop that forever. Dramatic, falling inflection on, forever. Act 3, Maintenance and Advanced Tips. 30:00:45:00. The goal here is to establish longevity and provide secondary, high-quality tips. 30:00:31:00. Reassurance, acknowledge the difficulty. I know the registry work was intense. Pause. This next step is much easier, but it is necessary for long-term health. 31:00:40:00. Advanced tip, the unique tool method. Introduce a tool or method that is valuable but not obvious. This increases the video's perceived depth, e.g., a specific, free third-party app for automatic cleaning. Retention note. Provide clear, quick steps and remind viewers they can use the timestamps if they need to revisit any step. 40:00:45:00. The interruption, the misconception buster. Introduce a common mistake or myth that people in the niche believe. Before we move to the final optimization, let's talk about the biggest lie you believe about this process. Use a strong, assertive tone. Debunking myths keeps the audience engaged emotionally. Act 4, Conclusion, Recap, and CTA. 45:00:60:00. This segment delivers the final value, reinforces the channel's authority, and drives next steps. 45:00:55:00. The final optimization, completing the task. Deliver the final, smaller, but satisfying step. This provides a sense of finality to the entire process, e.g., changing a specific BIOS setting for faster boot up. 55:00:58:00. The grand recap, value reinforcement. Recap the 3 biggest benefits delivered in the video, e.g., so we fixed the RAM, we cleaned the registry, and we optimized the BIOS. Your PC is now faster than new. Voice sounds triumphant. 58:00:60:00. The final CTA, the next step. This is the high-value request. Don't just ask for a subscription. Ask the viewer to watch a relevant video or comment. Now that your PC is fast, you'll need new software. Watch this video next for the 5 free programs I recommend for every speedy machine. Click here, and let me know in the comments if you noticed the speed difference. Clear, direct, and slightly persuasive tone. Would you like me to apply this 60-minute structure to a different content type, such as a historical analysis or a cooking masterclass?